insult as time. Will we fight for the rest of our lives? When all is said and all is done, we'll rise up as champions. We won't let time control our fate. To live like it's our last day. We'll rise up as champions.
It's a battle for survival tonight as Team Hahntourage battles Team OCW in the 4-on-4 traditional elimination tag team matchup. Standing by now, the leader of the Hahntourage, along with Team Hahntourage, Super Agent Nick Hahn.
Team OCW, the challenge was issued. These 4 men are ready to do battle and systematically take each and every one of you out. Tell them, Jock.
Robby Starr, I've done said it over and over again. I am the best wrestler. I'm the greatest of all time. And I only hang out with people who are just as good as me. And you and your freaking goof troop tonight, Robby, you're going to find out because we're going to beat you to death. This is how it's going to happen. We're going to beat you to death. You're going to be like the Cleveland Indians. You're going to change your name to the Guardians. But this. You're going to call yourself the Cleveland Crybabies because that's what you are, Robby. You're going to cry all the way just like the Cleveland Browns. Cry and whine because we're going to beat the ever-loving hell out of you.
I cannot wait for the celebration. And gentlemen, remember, you survive, you're back in.
Don't mess up.
We're not losing it again.
Last chance, boys. Let's go.
That was exciting.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Thanksgiving traditional 4-on-4 elimination tag match. In this contest, eliminations can occur via disqualification, count-out, pinfall, or submission. Your referee in charge of the action at the sound of the bell, Mr. Keith Smith. Introducing team number 1, being escorted to ringside by Nick Hahn. Here's the team of the Sure Bet, Knox, the Money Man, Kenny Kash, Brendan Fields, and Jock Samson, the Hahntourage.
So look at the focus.
If they win tonight, if they survive the night, as they say, they're in. They're back in the Hahntourage. As for the captain, Jock Samson, he basically wants everybody in the northeastern part of Ohio to leave the state, I think is what he said in a interview that he posted earlier this week on social media.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed by Jock Samson that if he hears any of you calling Mr. Hahn a bald-headed geek, they are leaving and there will be no tag team match here tonight.
I'm okay with that. I believe that would actually be a quadruple count-out and we'd win by a forfeit. Loud it got when Team OCW hit the building. Wow.
I just want to point out something. You notice how everybody was wearing their t-shirts. Did you notice that Ryan Michaels wasn't wearing an OCW shirt?
He has one with him, though. Had one with him. I believe he gave it to a fan in the crowd, just like he did his sunglasses. It's worth pointing out, for sure, that is definitely something to keep an eye on. Ryan Michaels, we've seen glimpses of Ryan Michaels here in OCW. I feel like he's that wild card piece for Team OCW, though. The match of survival. This is a match that has gone back, what, 30 plus years now?
Yep, this type of matchup, yep.
This time of year, it's survival. And for Team OCW and for OCW in general, we're trying to stave off this hostile takeover by the Hahntourage.
Hahntourage sucks! Hahntourage sucks! Hahntourage sucks!
It's like, that's all well and good. You can pander to the fans, but they got to get it done in the ring.
Agreed
That's
completely.
what this is about tonight.
But having had to deal with Nick Hahn and his Hahntourage for as long as we have, I wouldn't be against a Hahntourage sucks popping up on the screen right now. That'd be great.
Like, Kev, don't put that in.
Just saying, it'd be a great added bonus for our OCW faithful. In all seriousness, and we do need to get serious because this is the future of OCW right here. If Nick Hahn and his crew are successful, number one, we're never going to hear the end of it. And number two, you would have to imagine that puts them in line for championships.
Oh, absolutely.
And it would reinforce the Hahntourage. There goes the bell, and we are underway. Remember, first pinfall or submission does not win the match. It only eliminates that competitor. The match does not end until all 4 members of one team have been eliminated. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countout. And this is one of those crazy matches, Drew, where you will get those odd-numbered pairings, where you'll get the 4-on-3, the 2-on-1, 2-on-3.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen in one of these matches. We've had men crash through barricades out here.
That was 2 years ago, if I recall
Yeah.
correctly. Happy to say both of those men are okay. In fact, one of them is the reigning tag team champion. I'll let you figure out which one that would be. Robby Starr, the captain of Team OCW. Jock Samson, the captain for Team Hahntourage, although it looks like he's sending in the money man Kenny Kash first. Robby Starr, one of the longest tenured members of our roster. If not the longest. I think at this point he has been here longer than just about everybody. That's not a knock on him. That experience factor is going to come into play here tonight, Drew.
Well, what's coming into play are those heavy hands from the money man, Kenny Kash.
Those $1,000 right hands by the money man. And you can see the pace on this match is slowing as we start because all 4 men on both sides, all 8 men total, know this could be a long haul affair. You could be in there for 30, 40, 50 minutes. You just don't know. You never know when a submission, a pinfall, any sort of elimination is going to occur. And more importantly, nice elbow drop there in statio. You never know what that numbers game is going to look like. The Hahntourage has been playing the numbers game all year long. Might be fun to see them on the opposite side of that for once. Big clothesline in the corner there by the sure bet, Asher Knox. Bet he didn't see that coming. He might not see much of anything. He keeps taking those shots to the head. Nice cross body, but did not get the full weight of himself on there. The tag made Ryan Michaels, the legal competitor. I want to see more of Ryan Michaels. I don't know about you, Drew.
Just those rolling German suplexes.
3, the trifecta of German suplexes. Knox able to evade and did not evade that one, just got picked out of midair. My God, this could be a short night for Asher Knox. That is the Set up to the sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter applied.
Knox. Asher Knox taps out.
Asher Knox has been eliminated.
Asher Knox is gone.
But Knox gonna make Michaels pay for it.
I believe "I'm done with you" was directed at Asher Knox. So the 4-on-3 advantage now goes to Team OCW, which is huge for Team OCW. This, like we said at the beginning, Drew, the first time we've seen the Hahntourage have to deal with the numbers advantage being a disadvantage.
Well, they might not have to deal with it for long. Into the cover.
2 count only, says senior official Papa Smurf. Senior in name and stature, not his age. He is a spry young chicken still. Beautiful counter by Michaels. Quick tag. In comes the heart and soul of OCW, Jared Knight. Knight, no stranger to Kash.
Both these men battling throughout the year here in OCW.
You can see the confidence in Jared Knight. What a win this would be for him if he could help Team OCW eliminate the Hahntourage and finally get that monkey off his back that's been bothering him since basically day one of our return. Good night! Cover, 1, 2, it's a 2-person swing.
Kenny Kash has been eliminated.
So much for the Hahntourage gaining 2 members. It's now 4-on-2 in favor of Team OCW.
Yeah, but don't let the numbers fool you, though. Jock Samson and Brandon Fields, 2 great wrestlers. If there's anybody that can turn the tide in this matchup, it's these 2 men.
Agree completely, but as a OCW fan and, you know, the commentator for the brand, I'm probably still rooting for Team OCW. Drop kick connects by Jared Knight. The professional Brandon Fields looking to go the distance here. In a 4-on-2 disadvantage, he's going to have all that and then some. Cover, could go 3, no. Man, can you imagine what would be going through the mind of Nick Khan if he went down 3 men to start this thing? Has Jock Samson even been in the match yet, Drew?
He technically started the match and tagged in Kenny Kash.
So no would be the answer to that. Nice splash in the corner by Knight. Jock Samson. You can see him just basically waiting. Could have no. See, that's the difference between Team OCW and Team Hahntourage. Robby Starr, Team OCW's captain, has been in the fight, whereas Jock Samson just doesn't seem to want to get in there.
Well, I don't know if he doesn't want to get in there. It's just he hasn't been able to tag in.
Off the top rope, nobody home on that crossbody.
Roll
Rolls
up.
through, could have it here. I think the shoulder's up, no.
Jared Knight
has been eliminated.
Knight, the first man gone from Team OCW, swings it to a 2-on-3. Ryan Michaels taking control here. And flies through the air.
Fields smartly getting the boot up.
It's those types of moments that change the course of a match like this. 1 elimination isn't going to be enough, remember. It takes 4. And that's an endurance situation. And who's better at endurance on this roster than the professional Brandon Fields? He goes through a gallon of water a day.
Yeah.
Michaels brought back to his feet only to eat that knee to the midsection, and now being choked on the middle rope by the professional. And by Jock Samson, and by Nick Hahn. Come on, Nick.
But Baker's not doing him any favors, though.
I'm convinced Nick Hahn has never won anything in his life by fair means. Cheating, he's won a bunch. Fields has Michaels in the Hahntourage corner, and I say that now with this actually being the members that are currently in the Hahntourage. And what did we talk about earlier, Drew? Unbreakable Alex Matthews was benched for this matchup. Hold that thought. Cover could be the second elimination of Team OCW. No. Alex Matthews was benched by Nick Hahn for this match.
Yep.
You could really use that experience and that teamwork of the three members of the Hahntourage instead of going after Kash and Knox, who were the first two men eliminated from the contest. Kind of makes you wonder. Ripcord going for the forearm, nobody home, ducks again. Snaps off the head scissor. Man, our great athletes have not, it's not enough to win, but to show how great they truly are. You know what I mean, Drew?
And this is where it all started. Ryan Michaels locking the professional Brandon Fields in the sharpshooter.
This could be enough. Wait a minute. Yes, Nick Hahn did grab the referee. Oh, and a
And
shot
in comes
from
Jock
behind.
Samson.
Hey, wait a minute. I think that was with the elbow.
Michaels might be out.
It was. A roll of quarters just took down Ryan
Ryan
Michaels.
Michaels has been eliminated.
So now we're down to a 2-on-2.
It's a two-man swing yet again. Essentially, it's now an elimination tag team matchup. 2-on-2. And are you kidding me? Nick Hahn is stomping away at Ryan Michaels after he was eliminated. Robby Starr trying to will this crowd into the corner. It's been in the corner of Team OCW for quite some time.
There's Jock Samson. There goes the Baker.
Both of those were illegal tactics. Jock was not the legal competitor. Still isn't the legal competitor as Brandon Fields chokes the captain of Team OCW, the show Robby Starr.
Jock Samson tagging in.
It's about time. You would think a team captain would want to be in there fighting, not sitting on the sidelines
Well, it's
directing
that-
traffic.
Well, no, it's smart strategy because you have one of your most experienced members fresh.
Well, right now, the fifth man in the match, which is Nick Hahn, is choking out Robby Starr again. At some point, you'd think enough would be enough and OCW management would fine or suspend Nick. Fields now arguing with the referee. I don't think arguing with Papa Smurf is a great idea. Tag.
Back in comes Jock Samson.
And a shot to the midsection. Now Jock and Brandon Fields teeing off. Referee needs to get Fields out of the ring. He is no longer the legal competitor. Ducks the double clothesline and flattens him with one of his own. The Baker looks like he could run a marathon. He is dying to get in this match. He may also be having a sugar rush. I don't know. He eats a lot of donuts. Candy, cakes, sweets. That's his thing, you know?
The bakery.
The bakery. Tag. Here comes the baker. And those rolling pins are flying. Big back elbows by the baker. Ooh, that's going to leave a mark. And now Robby Starr back in. Double stunner. The cookie cutter connects on both sides.
Baker looking for the worm.
Double worm. The baker is on fire. Keep in mind, Drew, 1 year ago, well, 2 years ago, pandemic, damn it, Baker was in the championship matchup after winning DBI 8 at Thanksgiving Special.
Baker just tripped.
He went down like a stack of hammers. Cover. This could be enough. It is. Not. No, he got his shoulder up. Now he's gone.
James Hickey has been eliminated.
Oh boy.
We are down to 2-on-1.
And the one is the team captain for Team OCW. The show, Robby Starr. We can go through his accolades, but we have a whole show to do, and we don't want it to all be Robby Starr. Suffice to say, he is one of the greats of all time here in OCW. Triple Crown winner, DBI winner. He's done literally everything you can do here. And he continues to prove his greatness every time he steps foot in this very ring. But 2-on-1 might be a bit tough to stop.
Fields putting the hammer down.
The professional Brandon Fields checking his arm sleeve as he takes his time with a multiple-time OCW heavyweight champion at his feet.
Looks like the Hahntourage is going to take their time and dissect Robby Starr.
That's what they said they were going to do. Jock said they were going to leave Robby Starr for last so they could beat him up. And by God, he was right.
The Hahntourage delivering on that promise right now.
Need a little bit of that star power right now from the show. Tag. For the show, he won't be making another tag in this matchup. He has nobody. It is just him, the last man standing on Team OCW. Our last hope. Going for that 740L. Oh my God!
Malfunction at the junction there.
I wonder if there was a roll of quarters in that one. Wise of Robby Starr to keep an eye on Brandon Fields to make sure he gets some of this. Ah, the meeting of the minds. You have to wonder how much intelligence was lost there. Oh man, that could have gone horribly. Papa Smurf able to dodge out of the way there. The Hahntourage stacked up in the corner. The Star Splash connects. Fields is down. Jock is basically standing on his feet, but barely at this point. Count along at home as the show reaches 10. Wait a minute, the roll of quarters just came out. Oh, God! That's got to be a disqualification. That definitely is.
Brandon Fields has been disqualified and is eliminated.
The roll of quarters was caught by Papa Smurf, and the professional had to resort to a roll of quarters, Drew.
But Robby Starr is knocked out. And
Nick Hahn calling the shot.
Jock Samson looking to deliver the 740 elbow. And this could be it.
Deep in the heart of Cincinnati it came. This is what Jock wanted. Robby Starr all to himself. The captains of each team are all that remains. One-on-one. Another 740 elbow drop. Man, I don't know how much Nick Khan is paying Jock Samson, but ever since turning his back to join the Hahntourage, turning his back on Jared Knight and tradition to join the Hahntourage, Jock Samson has been all about the Hahntourage.
Yeah, but Robby could be knocked out.
Robby has not moved for several minutes here. And the coach calling for another, this time the windup and the pitch. And it was a fastball right down the heart of the plate. Oh, this is just disgusting. And it's over.
The Hahntourage winning this matchup.
Sole survivor, Jock Samson, your winners, the Hahntourage.
Team Hahntourage completes the eliminations with the team captain, Jock Samson, being the sole survivor here tonight. And leaving our captain, Robby Starr, lying. Why does Jock Samson need a chair? Oh, what in the world is going to happen now? He paid off our freaking ring announcer, for crying out loud. Oh my God. Papa Smurf just went flying, and Robby Starr, oh my God, that's got to be a fine or a suspension right there.
Well, this could be the last time we see Robby Starr.
Please do not do this. We need help, and here comes Team OCW, and there's the champ. Robby Starr was just seconds away from possibly having his career over. And if not for Team OCW, and perhaps even more importantly, Mr. OCW himself, the champion, No Shame Jimmy Shane, we may have seen that happen. Is the hostile takeover by the Hahntourage complete?
May very well be. But with Jock Samson being the sole survivor, you have to believe that puts him in line for some gold here in OCW.
He pinned the show Robby Starr with 1 foot. I don't even know what to say to that. They took our best and chopped them down. Where do we go from here?